friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about this development stages of a 1 to 3 year old child. This stage is a very challenging stage for all parents because at this stage there are a lot of changes happening for a child. That is, from a toddler they turn to a preschooler. There are a lot of things which a parent has to consider at this stage. I am going to talk about all these development stages in this video. This is going to be very useful for many parents out there. Okay friends, without much delay, let's start the video.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nila.
The first challenge faced by a parent at this stage is the kids have to start walking after 1 year old. Many kids start walking even before 1 year old, but still there are certain kids who doesn't walk till 1 year old. So for you parents, please wait until your kid is 1.5 year old, that is 18 months. And you can wait until 18 months. Until 18 months, you can definitely look out whether your child is trying to walk, whether he is showing any signs of walking like holding on a couch and trying to walk or holding to a toy and trying to walk. Like this, you can examine your child whether he is trying or making efforts to walk. If he is making efforts, then very well, you don't have to worry. He is almost normal. Otherwise, if he is not making any development changes, like he is not showing any interest in walking, then definitely consult your doctor. So wait until 18 months. If he is not ready to walk, then please consult a doctor immediately. They will give you proper guidance. The second challenge faced by a parent is the kid have to stop breastfeeding after 1 year old. This is very challenging for many moms. There are few kids who stop breastfeeding on their own. Like in 11 months, my elder daughter stopped breastfeeding all by herself. I did not do any effort from my end. She almost stopped breastfeeding by herself. But for my second kid, I struggled a lot. I even have a video in my channel of how I took efforts and stopped breastfeeding for my daughter. You can watch that video if you are one such parent, because certain kids are not ready to stop breastfeeding by their own. We have to force some things like being very strong or giving them alternate drinks like milk or water and stop the breastfeeding. So if you are such parents sailing in the same boat like mine, then definitely watch that video. I will attach in the description box. It will be very useful for many parents. The next challenge faced by a parent at this stage is teaching the kids to talk. Many kids talk on their own, but there are few kids we have to teach them to talk. Like many kids who are living in America or in a foreign country where there are no more people around them, the kids struggle to talk. This is the problem now in many places. Even I face the same problem in my life. My elder daughter was not talking until she was 2 year old. After that, I put some effort from my side and she started talking. I will discuss with you what I did. So from 1.5 year old to 2 year old, we were in the winter season. So in winter season, usually you cannot go outside in America, right? The kids usually watch mobile or TV and they are mostly involved in screen time. They are not talking to any people around them. So that's why my kid showed no interest in talking until she was 2 year old. So after 2 year old, it was her birthday, that is June. So from June, summer starts here. So what we did was, we hid the iPad. That is, iPad was the one she was watching her rhymes mostly. So what we did, we hid the iPad in a closet and we said it is lost. So after that, we started taking her to lot of play areas, lot of places where there are kids will be playing. We started taking her to play areas, public parks, many places where kids are there. So once she started playing with other kids, she started showing signs of talking. I also started talking with her a lot. Lot means a lot, friends. Yes, you have to talk with your kid a lot to make them respond to you. You can share small things like what is happening in the kitchen, what you are cooking, what is going on in the TV, what is going on in the park. Likewise, you have to talk every little thing to your kid. So once you start talking to them regularly, they will start responding to you. This is the trick in teaching the kids to talk. Many parents do this, that is, they teach only ABCD or they teach only rhymes or colors to their kids. This is not enough, friends. Instead of teaching things to them, start talking to them. Once you start talking to your kid, slowly they will start talking to you back. This is the trick in making your kid to talk. Also, what I did was, I joined her in a preschool setup, that is Mommy and Me playgroup. So it was going on in Jimbore at my place. So you can find one such place around your area. There are many toddler classes, toddler story time classes going on in the public library, and there are also mommy and me classes like Jimbore, Play and Learn, Kinder Music. Likewise, there are many centers around your area. So try searching on Google and find out the classes which have mommy and me. So when mommy and me classes are there, you can also be with your kid and they will start listening the stories and rhymes which is going on in the class. Also, it will be a very good experience for them since they are going to interact with a lot of kids. Once they start seeing other kids talking, then your kid will also start talking to them. This is also a very good trick in making your kids to talk. So I took her to play areas, I took her to Jimbore class, and I also started talking to her a lot. These three things I did, and one most important thing is I completely avoided screen time to her. Once you avoid screen time, the kid's brain will develop a lot, friends. When the kids are watching only mobile or TV, their brain will never develop. So this is the reason why many kids are not talking nowadays. Slowly reduce the screen time for your kids. This will help your kid to talk a lot. The next challenge faced by the parent at this stage is the kids will never eat at this stage. 1 to 3-year-old is a very challenging stage because the kids are very picky eaters at this time. Because from breast milk, now they are trying to eat solid foods. So what you can do is encourage them to eat on their own. When kids eat on their own, they tend to eat a lot, friends. Yes, this is my own personal experience. When we force feed them, they will eat only very little. But if you put the food on a plate and give to them, even though they drop a lot of things on the floor, but still they will show interest in eating. You can also try the same thing. You can start with idli, chapati, bread, snacks. Like these, you can start encouraging your kid to eat on their own. When they start eating on their own, slowly they will start developing interest on the food they eat. Then your kid will start eating properly. Also find out which food is very favorite for your kid. Try to give those kind of food more often, then your kid will eat properly. For example, my first daughter, she doesn't like fruits, but she likes a lot of rice, chapati, idli, of those kind. So I gave a lot of these kind of foods to her. But my second daughter loves only fruits and vegetables. She doesn't like rice that much. So what I did is now I'm giving lot of fruits and vegetables and cutting down the rice a little amount. So likewise, whichever food is favorite for your kid, give those food a lot. Then after 3-year-old, they will learn to eat all kind of foods. Also, one more thing you have to do is make the kids play a lot. So once they play a lot, they will feel hungry a lot too. So once they feel hungry, then they will eat a lot too. So try to engage your kid as much as you can. Instead of putting on a TV and making them sit before the TV for long hours, you get down and play with your kid. Take them to play areas, take them to the places where the kids can play, see other kids, and this will encourage your kid to talk, to imagine a lot, become creative, and also eat a lot. The next challenge for parents is training the kids for potty. Potty training might be very easy task in countries like India because in India we have normal flooring, so even if the kids make a mess we can easily clean it. But countries like USA which have carpet flooring, it is very difficult, friends. I have a separate video for potty training in my channel. Please take a minute to look at that video too. It will be very helpful for parents like you. I have shared my personal experience of training my elder daughter for potty. For potty training, you have to look out for signs in your child. Like if they remove their diaper immediately after peeing or pooping, then it is the right time to train them for potty. Even if they are very uncomfortable wearing a diaper, it is also a right time to train your kids for potty. These are few signs shown by the kids, like they will remove their diaper, they will show a lot of discomfort in wearing a diaper. Diaper wearing will be a very big task for you. If there are signs like this, then your child is ready for potty training. Please do visit my video and use the tips which I have shared for training your kids for potty. There is no specific age for potty training. You can start training your kids right from age 1.5-year-old. When your kid is ready, then it's tada, you go for a potty training. From 1-year-old to 3-year-old, you have a lot of time to train your kids for potty. I potty trained my daughter when she was 2.5-year-old. that is 30 months, because that is the time she started talking well and she started responding me too. So I thought it will be the right time to train her for potty. So look out for your kids, watch their signs and start training your kids for potty. Okay friends, so this is the challenges which I faced. So I discussed these with you too. I think many would have got a very clear solution from this video. If you find the video useful, please do subscribe my channel. I will be posting more useful videos like this in future. Okay friends, bye.